So, welcome or welcome back, everyone, to FlyeBooks, where we read the world through fiction. And if you're returning after I dive into Parable of the Sower, then you know I'm exploring yet another oddly prophetic dystopian work. This time, we're cracking open Aldous Huxley's chilling vision of the future, Brave New World. Now, this book was published 90 years ago, and like Parable of the Sower, it is once again eerily relevant in 2025. So, Brave New World by Aldous Huxley was written in 1932, but it might as well be a warning for the world we live in now in 2025. So, imagine a society where everyone is genetically engineered, conditioned to be happy with their place in society, and kept docile with entertainment and questionable substances. Sounds a bit like present day, right? In Huxley's world state, people are born in labs, not families. They're assigned to castes, from the elite alphas who are strong, good looking, and highly intelligent to the laboring epsilons, created to do all the grunt work in this society. And let's take a look at this process. "That's the spirit I like," said the director once more. "Let's walk around. You tell them everything, Mr. Foster." And Mr. Foster duly told them of the growing embryo on its bed of peritoneum, made them taste the rich blood surrogate on which it fed, explained why it had to be stimulated with placentin and thyroxin, told them of the corpus luteum extract, showed them the jets through which at every 12th meter from 0 to 2040, it was automatically injected, spoke of those gradually increasing doses of pituitary administered during the final 96 meters of their course, described the artificial maternal circulation installed in every bottle at meter 112, showed them the reservoir of blood surrogate, the centrifugal pump that kept the liquid moving over the placenta and drove it through the synthetic lung and waste product filter. Referred to the embryo's troublesome tendency to anemia, to the massive doses of hog stomach extract and fowl's liver with which, in consequence, it had to be supplied. Hinted at the gravity of the so-called trauma of decanting, and enumerated the precautions taken to minimize, by a suitable training of the bottled embryo, that dangerous shock. Told them of the test for sex carried out in the neighborhood of meter 200, explained the system of labeling: a T for the males, a circle for the females, and for those who were destined to become free martins, a question mark, black on a white ground. And there's no war, no poverty, but there's also no love, no art, no truth, just constant distractions and this stuff called soma, which numbs the people of feeling uncomfortable or just feeling any type of emotion. And we follow the main character, Bernard Marx. He's a discontented alpha plus, and we later meet a savage named John who was raised outside the system. And when John the Savage is finally able to see what people gave up for stability, he's horrified. And Bernard's unease with the world state is subtle. He starts asking a question here and he has a pause of reflection there, but he doesn't rage against the society. He just feels awkward in it. Bernard craves real connection with other humans in a society that discourages that, and his discomfort is our entry point into the system. And for a minute, it looks like Bernard might be the story's revolutionary, but here's the twist, and it's one we've seen in today's society. Once Bernard gains some social clout, thanks to his association with John the Savage, he conforms and embraces the very system he once seemed to question. Sellout, turncoat, or opportunist? You decide. Brave New World explores control through comfort, freedom traded for pleasure, and what happens when truth becomes inconvenient. People don't rebel because they're too entertained, too numb, too busy chasing cheap thrills to ask real questions. Reading this book now in an age of algorithms and curated feeds and dopamine, on demand, Huxley wasn't just writing fiction, he was predicting something. And what's truly disturbing about Brave New World, though, isn't just the control, it's how willingly people accept it. The world Huxley builds isn't a rigid, in your face boot on the neck, it's a soft, easy velvet cage. Brave New World makes you sit with the hard questions. Are we living in our own version of this world? Are we trading depth for ease? Are we choosing comfort over consciousness? And it's one of those books that lingers and makes you unplug and makes you think. And isn't that why we read? So if you haven't read it, or if it's been a minute like it's been for me, then go grab Brave New World through my Amazon link and read it for yourself. And let me know in the comments what dystopian book shook you the most, or if you're Team Huxley or Team Orwell. If you know, you know. Thanks again for vibing with me here on FlyeBooks, and until next time, keep reading and keep growing. Peace.